Hello and welcome back to Explore Home Repeat. Today we're at Ash End House Children's Farm, a family-friendly farm where little ones can meet animals up close, enjoy hands-on activities and burn off some energy in the play areas. We'll be checking out all the animal encounters, exploring the indoor and outdoor play areas, seeing what seasonal activities are running and giving you a feel for whether it's worth a visit with your family. Right, let's go and explore.
Wow, so they do so much stuff here. It looks kind of small as we came in, but then you see this massive list of all the activities going on throughout the day. It is crazy. I have never seen this many.
I have no idea where to start. We've been to quite a lot of farms and we've obviously never been here, so it'll be interesting to see what they do, what there is. Now we're really excited.
It's just very, very cold.
It's cold.
So from the entrance, we just turned immediately left in this huge animal area with guinea pigs and sheep and rabbits, all sorts of things. Wow, there are so many guinea pigs here. They are just absolutely everywhere. One of them's called Pepper the guinea pig. Sienna's very keen on that one. They've also got a load of ducks and chickens, goats, sheep. Really good selection of animals. They've even got some rabbits for sale over there. These poor sheep have to compete with this absolutely massive horse that keeps trying to steal their hay. I was just standing here filming this horse, look down, and there's a sheep trying to get in my bucket. I have to admit, when we got here, the entrance didn't really give you much indication of what was inside. It was pretty small, it was a bit ramshackled like a lot of farms are, but once you get in, oh my gosh, this area with all the animals in is really big. They've just spotted some really big like shire horses. They're going to go and take a look at those. Wow. We just come across this, the Shire Horse Centre. And wow, they are huge, as Shire horses are. But absolutely amazing place. I think they've got loads of awards and things here. I guess they breed them and they've put them into competitions. This really shows you the scale of these horses because they are absolutely gigantic. This one's not even the biggest one here. And this Shire horse behind me is so big, it's hard to even get him in the frame. He must be 7 foot to his shoulders at least. It's far taller than me. He's impressive. Oh, he's friendly. Whoa. Oh yeah. Gosh, this beautiful donkey. Oh yeah. At this time of year they do have the Christmas barn as well, and they have got some reindeer. I wonder if you can also meet maybe Father Christmas here as well. Now we're going to go into the creepy critter barn. Oh, this is well themed. It's a bit jungly looking.
The creepy critter barn was really good. It was definitely one of the better themed areas of the farm, and it had a really good selection of snakes and lizards and iguanas. It was worth going in there to warm up if nothing else.
Oh wow, they got a handler here with a real, I guess, boa or python. Just holding it, letting people touch it. Amazing. They also do tractor rides. Now I'm not sure if it's just not happening today or we've timed it badly, but it doesn't appear to be running right now. But worth looking at the website, I guess, for everything that's going on, because there is an awful lot of stuff that goes on throughout the day here. Oh, Sienna's very excited because we found some piggies. They're our favourites, aren't they, Sienna? Wink at you. He's trying to talk to you. He's trying to talk to you. This place just keeps going and going and going. We went through the piggery. And now there's a load of horses. These ones less like Shire horses, although they're still pretty big. Again, you're just wandering around and then there's a tortoise in the middle of a little enclosure.
Next we had a quick look around the Bird of Prey Centre. There was a good selection of owls and eagles and falcons. It's just another nice addition to your farm day out.
There just seems to be like added extra after added extra here. You just keep wandering through and you see more and more and more stuff. We're now going to go into the chicken shed. I think this is where you can hold a chick if it's available at the minute. So another really big shed, looks again really new with loads of little baby chicks in.
The chicken shed area was really good. There was loads of chicks and ducklings of various different ages, and they also had loads of benches where I guess at some times of the day you could sit there and hold a little chick or a duck.
These barns are really impressive and loads of them, isn't there?
There is just so much to do, more than I thought there'd be. I'm having a great time, especially in the freezing cold.
They're also doing nativity plays, the story of the first Christmas sing-along. There's all sorts of things going on.
Next up, we're going to go and try the big play barn. So I guess this is just like a big soft play that they've added in a barn just off to the side of the main farm attraction. Let's go try it. The play barn at Ash End House is an additional cost, but it's a really big high quality space with loads going on. There are different areas for kids of all ages, including ball pits, crazy golf, ride-on quad bikes at £2 a go, and even a ninja-style assault course for older kids. There's a cafe inside too, which was fine, but nothing amazing. It does get very busy, although there are plenty of tables, but it is probably worth booking ahead at peak times.
I turned around, Sienna and Izzy had just disappeared. I then eventually managed to find them, and where do I find them? Here. So they have got this big old McDonald's play area. It's got two great big bouncy pillows, a sandpit area, some climbing frames. This place is really good and it's really quiet.
When it comes to bouncy pillows, if you can't beat them, join them. Oh, I'm on the wet bit. Overall, Ash End House Children's Farm is a really good day out with a huge range of things to do for families. There are loads of talks and hands-on experiences running throughout the day, which adds a lot to the value you get for your money. And the base ticket price feels pretty reasonable for what's included. If, however, you add the extra cost of the soft play, it does start to feel a little bit more expensive, although that soft play is actually quite good. The range of animals is excellent, and we really liked having the additional reptile and falconry areas that other farms often don't have. The food options is probably the one thing that could definitely do to be a bit better, but the cafes were by no means bad. Right, with that being said, thanks for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.